Okay.
All right, congratulations, Mark.
Thank you.
I want to start off by thanking you. Obviously, today you have a lot of choices on where you can buy your vehicles, so we appreciate the fact that you chose Sunnyside Honda for your latest car purchase. Now, I'm sure you're excited about finalizing everything, getting on the road as quickly as possible.
Getting on the road part, yeah. Finalizing stuff, not so much. But
Sure, I understand. With that in mind, we've designed an interactive program which is intended to give you all the information you need, your final payment, your interest rate, all in a process that takes about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
So if you're ready to begin, we can begin.
Good. Sounds good.
Perfect. First screen is very straightforward. I just need you to verify your purchase information. Does everything look good there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, two quick questions for you. How long do you anticipate owning this vehicle for?
You know, probably till the wheels fall off.
Okay,
You know,
so
9-10 years.
9-10 years?
Yeah,
Okay.
however long it lasts.
Keep them forever, right?
That's the way I get my money out of
It's
them.
a good decision buying Honda then.
There you go.
And then how much do you generally drive every year? Like, what are you expecting for your annual mileage?
You know, it's probably average, I think, like 13, 14, 15,000.
Okay, right in there?
Like
Okay. Okay, so on the next screen, we're going to review a package of benefits that's designed to eliminate the risks and unforeseen costs associated with owning a vehicle. Okay, I'm going to review each one of the benefits individually, and then we're going to talk about why they were selected in your particular case. Okay? Nice. All right, before we do that, however, I just need you to take a quick glance at this. This is the financial figures that you've already agreed upon
Oh,
with your
sure.
salesperson.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that looks good.
Looks good?
You know, like again, unless you want to lower the price, but
Sure.
I probably can't
think
do
we're,
that.
yeah, not within mine. So
Yeah.
now we're going to get to the package of benefits here.
Okay. Gotcha.
The first benefit we're going to look at is the mechanical breakdown protection.
Okay.
Okay, so why you need this is today's vehicles are far more complex than they've ever been before, right? 50% of the vehicle is basically electronics, computers, technology, that's what we're dealing with. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about here, this is behind your dash, right? It's no longer just a few components. This is what we're dealing with. So what the mechanical breakdown protection is it is 7 years, 100,000 miles, comprehensive coverage, what you would think of as bumper to bumper. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It covers 100% of labor and parts with a $0 deductible if you do the work here at Sunnyside.
Okay.
Now, it is good anywhere in the United States or Canada. If you don't do it here, it's a $50 deductible. So if you're on vacation in Phoenix and something goes wrong, you take it to your local mechanic and it's a $50 deductible. Okay. Otherwise, it's $0 deductible if you do it here, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Obviously, as you can see, it's going to come with 24-hour roadside assistance. It's also going to come with a rental car while you're doing your services here.
Okay.
The big benefit to you is twofold. One, it gives you complete peace of mind, right? That you know that if any point during this process there's a major expense that comes out of pocket, you're not going to have that money coming out of your pocket, right? And the fact of the matter is, you said you're going to own this car forever. Well, you've got a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it right now, and nobody makes a better powertrain than Honda does, right? The engine, the transmission runs forever.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, though, unfortunately, electronics break. It doesn't matter who makes them or what they are. Computers and technology break, right?
Sure.
And so what this is going to do is this is going to cover that up to 7 years, 100,000 miles for your Bluetooth, for your backup cameras, for all that electrical, for that pretty touchscreen display that you probably fell in love with. At some point, we don't know when, but at some point that's going to break.
Okay.
And if it does, it's a $2,800 fix that's going to come out of pocket to you, right?
Okay.
You get the warranty, you're not having to worry about that.
Okay.
All right, the second benefit we're going to talk about is gap protection. Now, the reason you need gap protection primarily is that vehicles depreciate rapidly. I'm sure you've heard that old adage that as soon as you drive off the lot, your new car depreciates 20%, right? Yeah. That's just unfortunately something that we deal with. What gap insurance is going to do is, in the event of a total loss, let's say 6 months from now, 2 years from now, heaven forbid, you get into an accident and it totals out your vehicle, right? Your insurance company doesn't frankly care how much you owe on that car. They just care how much the car is worth, right?
Okay.
So they're responsible for this line, which is the Edmunds estimated value of what your car is going to worth, right?
Okay.
Well, your bank cares about this line, how much you owe, right?
Right.
So you're responsible technically for that difference in between. So that red line there, that red shading there, that's your responsibility if you total out your vehicle and you don't have gap insurance.
Okay.
What gap insurance is going to do, and like you can see in 2 years, they're estimating it's around $4,300, okay? What gap insurance will do is gap insurance is gonna come in and cover the difference. So you don't have that big out-of-pocket expense for you.
Okay.
And on top of that, it's also going to cover any kind of deductible that you have. So if it's your fault and you've got a $500 or $1,000 deductible,
okay.
it will cover that deductible up to
nice.
$1,000.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Good.
The next benefit that we're going to talk about is surface protection. Now, most people think of this as paint and fabric protection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really the primary reason why you need this is that the manufacturer's warranty does not provide any kind of coverage for exterior or interior products, such as like your interior carpet, your exterior paint, trim. It's just not designed to cover wear and tear items like that, right? So this is where surface protection comes in. Most important feature here is this is a lifetime guarantee. So what I'm going to be telling you here is guaranteed for as long as you own the vehicle, okay? From an interior standpoint, it's going to cover against tears, rips, cigarette burns. If you've got kids and they spill, grape juice, or if you got muddy shoes and it gets the carpet all muddy and you can't get that out, you bring it to us. If we can't get the stain out, we will replace that upholstery for you. Okay. From the exterior, from a practical standpoint, we're going to put protectant on your paint. You never have to wax your car again. It's going to keep that nice, glossy, new car shine for as long as you own the vehicle. It's going to protect against bird droppings, tree sap, salt here in Northeast Ohio. All of that's guaranteed to make sure that the paint doesn't fade or deteriorate in any way.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And then the two things that I've always noticed with Hondas are you get the nice black trim like it's on your car right now. After a couple of years, it kind of turns grayish. It's going to repair or replace that as necessary as well. And then the other thing that was always kind of a thing with Hondas, you have the headlights that after a couple of years gets murky and cloudy and everything. It's covering that as well. And again, that's all zero deductible for the life of the fact that you own the car. And then the last protection we're going to talk about here is tire and wheel protection. Now again, in a similar fashion, the reason you need this is because although the tires are touching the